Hi everyone, we're going to solve for x. We have log base 1/3 of x minus 3 plus log base 1/3 of x minus 5 is greater than -1. Alright, and just for the domain of any log, so just log of any base of x, has to be greater than 0. So looking at our quantities here, if this was like your x part, that would mean our x minus 3 has to be positive, and then our x minus 5 has to be positive. This gives us x has to be greater than 3, x has to be greater than 5. Now, for x to be greater than 5, we can't use this one. So this one overrides what we have, because if we had x is 4, then it wouldn't satisfy this equation here. So basically, or inequality. So let's go ahead and rewrite this and condense it using a single logarithm. So basically on the left hand side, I can use my product property and multiply x minus 3 times x minus 5. Now, for this piece here, we have -1. So basically what you can do with that is write -1 times 1. But 1 in logarithmetic terms is going to be log of, we want this base 1/3 to 1/3 like that. This equals 1. So I'm not changing anything. And then if I do my power property and move this up, we're going to have log base 1/3 of 1/3 to the power of -1. That gives me log base 1/3 of 3. So given that, what we can do is write this as log base 1/3 of x minus 3 times x minus 5 is greater than log base 1/3 of 3. Now, since we have the same log base on each side, so these two equal, so that means I can just set these the same. But before we start, we have this greater than, but my base is 1/3. So my base is 1/3, that means it's a fraction. So that means my 1/3 is in between 0 and 1. That means with the fraction, this sign is going to change. That means we really have, and we don't have to look at the logs now, we really have x minus 3 times x minus 5 is less than 3. All right, because of the base here. All right, therefore, we're going to have x squared, and this is going to give me minus 8x plus 15 minus 3 is less than 0. Or this gives me x squared minus 8x plus 12 is less than 0. So what I'm going to do is factor this, and this is going to give me x minus 2 times x minus 6 is less than 0. Given that, that means our x is going to be in between 2 and 6. And again, if we just did a little quick sketch of this, that means x is 2, x is 6. It opens up. The y-intercept was 12 here. So basically, where it's less than 0 is right in here. Right? And that occurs between 2 and 6. It has to be open interval here. All right, because we have we don't have an equal sign. So that's what we have. This is in between, x is in between this 2 and 6. All right, so by 1 and 2, our x has to be greater than 5. Remember that? That was our original. So all we have to do is substitute. Since x has to be greater than 5, and we have here x is greater than 2, we have to take the x is greater than 5. So your final answer is just going to be x is greater than 5, but less than 6. Some fractional number in between here. All right. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.